Welcome, Taurus, to your love reading for September 26th and 27th of 2018. So we'll look into what's going on with you. All right. So what might your love interests or the energy that's coming towards you, who might be coming towards you, Taurus? So whoever you might be dealing with wants their space. They either declare that they're single. They could be just focusing on their health and just wanting some them time. All right, and you might be needing to focus on you time. So if you're not dealing with somebody, this is you taking on that energy as well, because you don't have a choice to, or you're needing to. So let's see, what is the response from you? What is your response for Taurus? So by you being frustrated, I feel for some of you it's like you want to get a divorce, you go through a separation or a breakup, you're not wanting to commit right now because the other person is not. And for some of you where you're needing your space right now because you may have gone through some kind of heartbreak or separation from somebody, there might be issues there, even issues with a family environment, friendship circle, where you're not really wanting to adapt to a different belief, a set of standards that you may have been kind of taking on. Maybe they have not been met between you and somebody else, so there does seem to be some kind of restriction. There seems to be a breakup between you and somebody else right now. Sometimes it's permanent, sometimes it's a mild. What is your love interest response? So yeah, still it seems like some kind of truth is coming out, and it's because somebody is not wanting to move forward. Somebody is not wanting to kind of nurture the connection or even put in more effort to see where it might go, because maybe this is something that's been tried repeatedly. So I feel like there's some kind of truth coming out about you and somebody else, where there's a need to move on from the past. Down, what is your response? Yeah, there's a heartbreak, all right, knowing the reality about somebody or something. And I feel like there's even if you say you're not ready right now, if somebody is pushing for you to open up, or vice versa, where you know that there's a third party or there's the end of something there between you and somebody else. So there does seem to be heartbreak. So clarify the Three of Swords for Taurus. So either some of you are separated from somebody because of work or financial matters that needs to be taken care of, and others of you are doing this right now because you are maybe healing or just becoming a bit stronger as you disconnect from something, a marriage or a broken relationship, or the fact that you just need your space, all right? And you might be focusing on other things that pleases you. So let's see some of the cards here for Taurus. Let's see if I can show you these. Taurus in the next 2 days. So there definitely seems to be some kind of down about something that was already showing up with the Three of Swords, and I feel like you may have been involved with somebody. Either you or another person has been involved with someone else, maybe kind of on the side. There could have been a third party. Some of you were involved in infidelity or cheating, or your romantic partner was doing this as they were juggling two different people and not letting you know. Maybe another relationship or something. And then yes, it seems to be either two people showing up or more. Yeah, and even though you might feel love for this person or vice versa, it seems like there's a decision that you have to make, either with somebody new or somebody from your past that's it's not been going right, something that's kind of off, and you might even feel like it's not, you know, real love. It might be false love, or just someone kind of playing games in some way. So that's what I get a sense of. So let's look into two cards from the Romance Angels for Taurus. So we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So when you're feeling passionate about something or someone, it does tell you to try. And even if we need to disconnect from something that hasn't been working out, that's part of taking the effort or making the effort as well, because we're doing what we need to do to sever something that's not good. So let's see. Messages for Taurus. Then we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, which you have gone through, where you might be headed towards in a relationship with somebody. It could make you wonder whether or not someone is, good for you because of the way that they react or respond. That might not be really good to you. So I feel like just kind of keep your mind open about things, and I hope you have a great week. Hope that the messages do help out in some way. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.